Second video on soul. Problem of the divisibility of soul. Whichever soul it may be, in itself cannot be divisible. But through the subtle body, the soul of every degree has innumerable spiritual particles, and every particle has a living soul of its own kind. For instance, there are innumerable particles of the vegetative soul in the smallest of plants, however they are all approximately similar and their work too is similar. Therefore it is said that the vegetative soul is one. Or, in other words, the unity of all these particles is called the vegetative soul. The same is true of the animal soul and the human soul. Soul and light. The same Holy Spirit, which is in the perfect man, is also called light, for God, the knowing, the wise, has made it the light of knowledge, wisdom, rectitude, and guidance. This light always continues to be transferred from the precursor to the successor. Divine Spirit. Yes, it is true that God also has a soul which is the supreme soul and is in the form of perpetual light. However, it is not in the sense that God's existence depends on it, because the divine essence is self-sufficient, pure and above everything. Rather, in the sense that in many respects the status of the soul and light of God belongs to the prophets and imams. Hazrat Isa, Jesus, is just one example of this reality, whereas in fact every prophet and every imam holds the status of God's soul and light. The soul of the universe. Yes, it is a universally accepted fact that the earth and the heavens have a magnificent soul. It has several names: the universal soul, the soul of souls, the pedestal of God, the guarded tablet, etc. There is no doubt that we are immersed in the deep ocean of the universal soul. The question of spiritual union, however, is different from this. Soul in everything. It is true every inanimate thing also has soul. However, such a soul remains silent and dormant in these things, because it was divine expedience and wisdom that the soul below the vegetative soul should remain in the sleep of death, until it is revived in the form of vegetation. This is called the generative and mineral soul. Soul and dream. When human beings sleep, the soul does not leave the body completely, rather its grip over some of the senses is loosened and it continues to attend to itself. Thus, in dreams we do not go anywhere, rather, we see them within our own soul. The chapter of soul is continue. Kindly subscribe our channel and share your questions and suggestions regarding our upcoming chapters. Thanks for time.